back to another episode here in the Chaos Brigade. Of course, you guys are going to be welcome to tag along in our adventure and journey as we are kicking back off from the industrial hub of Florida, not to be confused with anything else. Guys, feel free to let me know how things are going, how the settings are going, if everything looks good, sounds good. Absolutely willing to take all the feedback. Want to keep improving, making better content for you guys. Right, so today we're going to be kicking back up. We're going to do a little recap. I know it's been a couple of days, so we're going to see where we are at, who we've got going on. Right. So we picked up a Griffin and a Centurion in our last episode, and as such, I'm expecting us to do a lot of great things again, but we do have a little bit of time to wait. That being said, we're going to find ourselves a couple of missions to do. Right, we got our Hunchback, Griffin, Firestarter, and Jenner. That's what we're continuing with. Nothing cold storage at the moment. These guys are going to get repaired up. I'm excited for that Centurion. Completely excited for it. Cannot wait to see what we can do with it. All right, so let's go on to see. Let's check our market real quick. So we got 6.6. I don't think there was anything here that we were super excited over. We'll just take a quick look again. Of course, then if there's that rare one. Also, guys, let me know if there is any kind of mods, if you guys are interested in a modded playthrough or anything like that for this game, and see what you guys recommend. Let me know, obviously. Let me know in the chat, or you can let me know in the comments down below once this goes live on YouTube. So just let me know what you guys think. I'm always willing to make a better product where I can. All right, so we did nothing super fancy there. What do we got in equipment? Oh, what do we have first? We're doing a quick look here. Okay, so we do have a rapid fire. Cool. All right, light rifle, burst fire. Okay, so we got a few things. We probably just sell some stuff off here. Yeah, we probably don't need all of these jump jets. Probably going to regret doing this, but hey, who knows? I mean, jump jets are fine, but I think we can just pick them up pretty much wherever. I don't think they're that difficult to come by. I could be wrong. All right, so we're probably, I want to say once we get the Centurion and the other Griffin up, I'm going to start moving up in difficulties. And I also think we're going to be avoiding the arena. I think at this point, arena isn't going to get us what we need. We're not going to get access. We're not going to get access to enough stuff through the regular missions. If we do just arena, all it's going to do is basically cheat our way. If it's how I feel about it. But if you guys think maybe I should just go ahead and do the arena anyway, then we'll do that. But today, so far, let's see. I think we want to do... Where do we want to go? I know we wanted to stay building up rep with Steiner. Yep, I did see that the Merc factions are popped up now, so we should start seeing some Mercs. We did, I believe, hit... What? Is it home? Yeah, rep 6 apparently, and that was because of the arena missions. That's why the rep went so high. Let's see here. I think we should be okay avoiding that. I think for now, let's do a... Ooh, that's against... I was going to say we could do that targeted kill contract. I have no idea. Let's try the garrison duty. Let's see... Okay, we're going to leave and we're going to go back to Stanley. I know, we've been bouncing back and forth between Florida and Stanley. It's been a wild one. Let's see here. What contracts do we have? We have the... Overrun. What is this going to do? Drop onto the asteroid belt, capture the target base. destroying any defended units, and then protect the base from further destruction until help arrives. That's an 8. And then this one's... Okay, so we just have to hunt down a lance? Kind of like doing a defense one, but if I remember... I think, if I'm remembering right, these are going to be... I think this is going to be like you have to go attack and then still protect the leopard at the same time. Let's see. I know I'm about the money. I know I definitely want the money. So, drop line to asteroid belt, capture target base. All right, well, you know what? Let's give it a whirl. I say let's give it a whirl. Confirm. I'm definitely, because I don't know what I'm getting into, we're going to run I know I'm running a little cheesy here. We're going to do the damage coverage. I hope it's enough to save a mech or two if they get wrecked. I would like the opportunity to pick up a couple of some things. I definitely want some payout. Well, I guess we just take the rest and salvage? Okay. Well, alright, I guess we'll take salvage. That's not unreasonable. We can definitely do that. Let's see here. We are definitely going to be...
Heads up, Commander. Weather conditions in the area.
Okay, so it's going to be a little warm, probably.
On your sensors.
Alright, let's see what units we can bring to the party. Okay, we've got our Griffin. I don't think we're going to be able to do the other two. Kind of would like to bring that Centurion. How long would it be? So that's 20 days for the Centurion. Yeah, we're not... Definitely the Griffin's out. Got the fire starter and the Jenner. I guess we're just going to run with the fresh mechs for right now. Now let's get appropriate pilots. So this is going to be energy and learns. Oh, I suppose I should have looked to see if there were any other pilots. Well, okay, so we'll put Weber in the Griffin. I will thinking. I'm a little concerned about putting Warren in the fire starter. It's actually got slightly better armor than the Jenner. Well, we'll give this a shot. We'll set this group up and we'll get them a shot and see what we have happen. All right. Okay, we're over tonnage. We are over by 30. Crud muffins. Do I risk? I mean, I'm losing 5. Losing 27%. Do I risk it? Dropping the Jenner? Alright, I think we risk it. I think we're going to drop the Jenner and try and do this with 3 units. Let's hope I don't regret this decision. Because knowing me, I probably will. And I should be in the Hunchback. There we go. Alright, what we got, Rihanna?
We have been contracted to relieve Allied forces at Nav Point Alpha.
Alright, let's move.
And establish a perimeter
right.
around the checkpoint.
Perimeter. Okay, so we've got some friendly units. Looks like we got 2 friendly. We got a Phoenix Hawk that's nearly destroyed.
Looks like we made it here just in
Irby,
time, Commander.
another fire starter, and a Locust. Alright, well, let's... We got another turret over here. Okay, so they're just gonna... Oh, okay, yeah, we are go. Let's go. Alright, what do we got? We got a J Edgar, 2 J Edgars. We got machine gun loadout and SRM2 loadouts. Okay, we have to protect the base, so that's going to be our primary objective. That damaged Phoenix Hawk is still here. Okay, so they're just going to be on a follow, it looks like. Alright, we can't do anything with the friendlies. That's fine, that's fine. Let's get ourselves moving.
Target acquired.
Alright, I'm going to go ahead and have the... We're going to go ahead and have the fire starter. So, McCleary... Alright, well, I guess missiles are going to start impacting. Alright, well... go ahead. Go ahead. You just do your thing. We'll just chill out right here. We'll let the friendlies do some work.
Target down. Destroyed.
Okay, there's one.
Acquired.
So they're going to be up and around. Yep, up and around is going to be the route, I think. Oh, they're moving down into that canyon ravine to our north. Yep, they're going down in the ravine. This was a bad decision. Alright, we'll circle back around. Not a big deal. Alright, what do we got? What do you got? What do you got? Okay, friendlies are engaging. I'm kind of fine just to let them do it. Let them do the work. Alright, once we start getting mechs, that's when I really want to start us getting involved here.
New target. Flee.
A flea? That's it?
Target acquired.
And a locust? Okay. Alright, well. Let them come to us. I mean, I don't know. I don't think the AI is very good. So let's go help them out, I guess. Let's move it up. Let's move them up and help it out and see what we can do.
New target. Locust.
Alright, our Lance engaged that.
Once you've found the targeted
assets.
move up to it, and we'll begin the recovery procedure.
Okay, so Locust is moving in. Okay, friendlies.
Closing in.
Alright, yeah, you guys work on that. And I'm gonna go pick this loot up. As my loot goblin is showing. So we basically have almost 2 lances here.
That's close enough. Ready to start pickup operation.
I know. Big excitement. Big excitement. Really?
Target
If I gotta come in with the AC-20...
Nice shot, Commander.
Yes, thank you, Weber. I appreciate you giving me compliments.
Lighting up with additional bogies, Commander.
Alright. Where's the Mac? Where's the Mac? Oh, right. We want to actually be able to see what we're shooting at. Alright.
That cockpit is a mess.
Alright.
Target acquired.
What do we got? What do we got? Jenner, huh? Let's target that Jenner. Alright. Let's get back outside where I can see what I'm doing here. Alright.
Additional contacts.
All right.
Across the perimeter, Commander. Expect company
Get that.
soon.
Go get that missile boat.
Target Jenner.
Another Jenner. Got some more tanks coming up over on the north side.
We'll get it.
Let's target that Jenner. Mechs are our priority. Let the other guys target the vehicles. I gotta watch my fire with this AC-20. My luck is I'll start destroying stuff of ours. Alright, friendly Irby. So you're going up on the hill, huh? Should have range on that stuff. Whoops! Well, that was not what I meant to do, but okay. That is a big no-no there. I just wrecked our friendly mech. Come on, let's take out the legs. Come on, guys. There we go. There we go. Here we got an LRM boat. Go hit that. We got another one up there, so we are tracking 2 more targets. All right, you got a Scorpion, AC-5, just an LRM-10 boat. Come on, open fire, guys. Let's get some damage output going. Oops. Oh, yeah, let's not press buttons like that. Okay, Griffin's taking a little bit of damage, not too bad. And Firestarter's pretty good so far. Alright. So what do we got? This is the last unit? That was it? Maybe I was being a little too cautious. Yeah, that's entirely possible. I think that's something I have a bad tendency. But I'd rather be cautious than, you know, go reckless and wind up getting destroyed. All right.
The area is secure.
We have any drop ship to go to? No. All right, so, all right, maybe I was a little too hesitant. We'll get back into the swing of things. And that was an 8 difficulty. I mean, it did help to have the extra support units there. I wonder if it might be worth it to just continue running 8s then. Even if we don't get the support mechs. Yeah, Locust somehow we kept. Yeah, no, definitely Jenner was wrecked. Well, we could pull the supercharger off the Jenner, just sell value really. I can just pick one here too. All right, well, I think we take the Jenner. We scrap the stuff off of it, and we're still leaving something on the battlefield. I'm not a big fan of it. I hate leaving things on the battlefield, but sometimes you got to. All right, so the Griffin. Okay, the arm took a bit of damage. Overall, not bad, though. I got to see what's on that right. Left? Yeah, left arm, yeah. Ooh, wow. Had a brain blank there. So left arm, we're going to have to check that out. What is equipped to that particular location? Nothing. Okay, so if you would have lost it, not the end of the world. It just would have been expensive, a little more expenses. Not a big deal there at all. All right. So we're going to clear off the Jenner and sell it off. Oh wait, let's check that again. Okay, that's the energy single missile. So that's the 4-1. 4-1. What's the... Okay, so this has all the short bursts, but I think that was customized. Yeah, anyway, just trying to figure out the difference in the variations. All right, let's get everybody else repaired. Yeah, minimal damage, so we'll take it. Nice and easy. All right, not mad about that at all. Nice and easy. We'll get that taken care of. All right, so let's go on to the next project. That's all House Steiner. We're not targeting House Steiner. There's a battlefield contract at 8. Defense contract, garrison duty, but those are against Steiner. Then there's a raid against the Independents. what do we got here? I think that we have infiltration and raid. Objective raid. Okay, so this is like hitting specific buildings if I'm remembering. Alright. Yeah, we're definitely going to move to a new territory. I think what we end up doing is we're going to go to Cladnista. We'll do that battlefield contract there. I know I should be a merc. I should just be doing whoever pays me. You know, that should be what I do, but I don't know. Maybe that is the way we should play this. Maybe that's the way we should go. Let me know what you guys think. Should we just be targeting, running through these guys and just doing every contract on every mission? Right. So, yep. Currently besieged by invading forces on all fronts. We're in the process of evacuating civilian settlements. Too much pressure from invading forces. We're looking to hire in. Steiner having trouble? That is kind of weird. Alright, drop the repairs. We'll just take all the looties, all the things. Alright. It's going to be same deal. We've only got the 3 units. Real quick, let's take a look. Oh, the Centurion is active. Okay, Centurion is active. Ooh, do we run 3 Meads? We run 3 Meads and then drop the Scout? Because we're already 5 tons under. And so pulling that gives us 40 tons. That's not going to free up enough. We would end up having to drop something else. We'd end up having to run 3 mechs and we'd still be over, I think. Yeah, no, we'll just run the group as is and then we'll go. I think we'll go from there. I think we'll run the group as is, we'll go from there, and then we'll get the Centurion ready for the next project. I think when we start, I think we need to move up to what, like 10? Difficulty 10, 12 to get access? Something frees up 200 tons, I think we'll get it. We'll get that Centurion on the field. Alright. Does feel weird dropping under mech quantities, but we'll see. Ooh, and this is going to be a toasty place. Alright, let's move it out.
If we can maintain this position beyond what our contract stipulates, Commander. That said, Farhad will never shut up about it if your mechs return to the hangar looking like Swiss cheese.
Yeah, we know Farhad. I know he's never a happy man when we wreck our stuff. Because he's got to put it all back together. Let's move it up and see what we got. We just got to reach the checkpoint, and if it's like a city, or it's probably not, it's probably just like a little base. If it's a base, we may hang out inside, try to avoid unnecessary damage. I do like open field combat to some extent, but we are short range brawling. It looks like we got a little fuel depot. Alright, so it looks like a fuel depot. And there are no defenses here. Right, that doesn't bode well. Looks like we're going to be open field combat. We may try to hang out here in the rocks. I think that'd be a good place to avoid being out in the open, because
Enemy forces moving in, Commander.
Alright, here they
Get ready
come.
for them.
See what we got. We have total of 8 units we need to down. Okay, let's get up high. Let's try to get some elevation. Oh, of course. Sure, let's get hung up on the smallest rock possible. Alright. Let's do it. Okay, what do we got? We got some tanks moving in. LRM-20, SRM-20, and then a J. Edgar with SRMs. Alright, Griffins. Yeah, we're going to come up here. We're going to deal with these guys up here. Where is my... Oh, he's on the other side. Okay. I really don't want you taking point, Firestarter, because that's going to be a good way for you to get destroyed. I want to drop those SRM 20 carriers before we get in range.
Target destroyed. Target acquired.
Oops.
Target destroyed.
Alright, that's 2. That was 3 units, but it counted 2.
Target acquired.
Oh, there it is. Okay, there was 3. Okay, we got 5 more.
Spider.
So we got 2 spiders. Alright, let's move it up. Let's see what we got. That's fine, Griffin. You can take point if you really want. Alright, I'll take point. I'm not too stressed on spiders. I mean, unless they're running like a bunch of SRM 6s, because those will chew up armor pretty quick. Got medium short burr, short burr. Okay, yeah, no, these guys are done. Yeah, these guys will be done pretty quick. Come on, Firestarter, don't run down in between them.
Target acquired.
Moving on requested target.
Alright, let's see if we can knock off that leg here. Ooh. Try to avoid any shooting our friends. Don't be a bullet sponge for them. Yeah, those jump jets are going to make things a little challenging. Well, he tried jumping right on top of me. That wasn't very nice. Ooh, we're getting a little toasty. Where's the other one at? Alright. Alright, we're going to have to work on a little bit more cooling for this unit. Alright, fine.
Target acquired.
There we go. I'm not playing this ring around the rosy of the rocks here. There we go. Okay, we took an unnecessary amount of damage here. Let's get away from that. Oh, wow, the shots to the head on the Griffin. Wow.
New target Phoenix Hawk.
Okay, we have a Phoenix Hawk. Everybody focus on that. Target those arms. All right, here we go. He's basically been neutered.
Target destroyed.
That was a good place for him to land. All right, what do we got? What do we got? We got 2 more units.
Enemy forces continuing to converge on your location.
We
Stay
got
posted, Commander.
Spider and Firestarter. But I want everybody targeting that Firestarter. I don't think that that's going to be too big of an issue otherwise. Oh, come on, come on, come on. Let's move it up, guys. Let's move it up. Let's see what we got here.
Target acquired.
Copy. We're on it, sir.
Yeah, he's going to come in close first. He wants to play first? Let's play. I got to remember to aim a little higher when using this AC-20. It's my accuracy is pretty stinking poor. I'm already toasty enough. I don't need you cooking me. There we go.
All guns on shared target.
Yep, I think we're probably good on 8s. I think 8s are fine. We probably move up because we've also got the Centurion on the mission difficulties. Alright. Come on, come on, come on. Let's bring him down. Alright. Yeah, there we go. We also got the 3 spiders. Nice, fantastic. Not mad at that at all. Alright, where are we at? Where's our pickup point? Pickup point is over here. Yeah, let's go kill this. Let's go get a little extra payout on it. There's no reason not to. Not at this point. Let's see. What condition are you in? You're okay. Just armor damage. Oh.
Target acquired.
Enemy eliminated.
I just don't want us to get too carried away and then wind up actually getting, you know, picked on here. I know there could be some pretty good loot. Yes, let's get hung up on rocks again. And we trash a couple tanks and we roll out here. Wow. I am clearly a recruit or a green pilot myself.
Incoming missile.
Hostiles inbound. Brace for contact, Commander.
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Alright, let's start meandering our way here. Let's see what else we find. I'm not getting any sensor pings.
Target acquired.
Sensor pings, as I was saying. LRMs.
Incoming missile.
Ooh, easy does it.
My kill.
Destroyed.
Okay, your kill. You take it then. I don't care. As long as they're dead, that's all that matters at the end of the day. As long as we're not. Alright, alright, alright.
Acquired.
Recon has spotted additional bogies, heading along a trajectory that intersects with your position.
Ammo low.
Alright, we may need to consider. Okay, ammo low. What do I got? Eight volleys left. Alright, let's go ahead and start thinking about making our exit here. Last thing I want to do is not have my main gun.
Target acquired.
Just tanks, though. And as long as it's tanks, I mean... Okay, arm is taking a little damage. Yeah, let's go. The tanks aren't paying out enough anyway. I think we'd be better off just going to the next mission. Get our repairs in. See what else we can do.
A job well done, Commander. Stand by for pickup.
Yeah, there's no reason to continue that part. I don't mind getting a little extra payout, but it's definitely not worth it, for sure, for sure. Alright. Alrighty. Alrighty. So we picked up 1.38 and we also... Alright, yeah, we picked up 1.38, picked up 40 rep points. Seeing that theirs is continuing to fall, theirs is going to go up. Anything further with Steiner is not really going to get us much, I don't think. We'll go back and double check it. And then as far as the negotiations points and stuff. Now, question, do we pick up... do we pick up the spider? I mean, a spider to me just... I mean, that's backwards. I think a fire starter is at max what we would do. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Salvage is what it is. What can we take? Let's go ahead and grab 6, 7. Definitely thinking another bin of ammo wouldn't be the worst thing. And probably the SRM2 tier 1. Yeah, let's do that. That sounds good. What do we have here? We have... Okay, yeah, pretty even damage across the board. Wasn't a big deal there. Okay, job rewards. So that was the Cantina mission for killing 3 spider mechs. What do we get? Another 700k. Another bit of rep. Some LRMs. LRM5. Oh, tier 4. Okay. Some career rep. All right. Yeah, let's take that for sure. For sure. Oh, what do we got here? What do we got here? All right, we have 2 points here. So what do we get? Maybe worth implementing. So what is that going to cost me? 500k in 10 days. So we would be doing plus 5% internal structure. Now, if I had a Phoenix Hawk, for sure I would want that fortified internal structure. I don't know how this applies. I think you have to apply them to each mech individually. Let's hit the repair all. It's just some armor. Okay, and then... So what do we have to sell? We have anything worth selling? Probably just go ahead and sell those two since I've got the 2 tier 4. I've got the tier 4 LRM5. Sell the 2 lower tier machine guns. Sell that off. Okay, 2 superchargers. All right, good to know. I wonder what we like. I don't plan to use them. I may regret doing that, but we'll see. All right, mech market is just an Irby and a Locust. I like Irbies for what they are. They're solid mech for what they are. Clearly have more armor than a Locust. All right. What do we have next? What's our next project? We're going to go score. That's against Steiner. We got 2 Steiner missions here. Oh, another cantina. Let's go pop up here to Sapienza. Nah. Clearly I can't. I cannot English. We'll put it that way today. I did repair. Okay, I did repair. Alright, I am strongly considering moving up in difficulty since now we have the other medium mechs available. I'm thinking these guys may get dropped out, and we may just have to run slightly harder missions now, which is fine. I think we'll be okay. I would like to consider getting a little more ammo, AC-20 ammo on the Hunchback, especially for any kind of longer engagements. That feels like to me that might be a good idea. Yeah, and there's just a commando there. Barracks, anybody there? So no, we just have these folks. All right, so that's what that is. Do we have any more AC-20 ammo available? We do. I'm thinking 2 of those. I like to have at least a half-ton of ammo on hand when possible, because sometimes you might need to squeeze just a little something extra. So yeah, we'll grab that and that. Plenty of SRM ammo. Grab 1/2 bin. I don't think I'm going to use chem lasers. My understanding though is they're actually decent. Just because they really, like, the damage isn't bad. You just do not have infinite fire, and that at what cost? So you get slightly faster fire on this particular setup. So you get less range, bit less heat, and only slightly less damage for the same weight. Nah, I'm just not going to use the chems. I just don't, unless there's some specific thing I'm not understanding about them. I just don't see the value in that. Sell down to that. I'm probably being a little picky with my money spending. Probably sell down to 20 on those. All right, let's see. Nothing on the market, nothing interesting in the equipment. I've got an AC-20. I should probably grab another, maybe grab another AC-20. You never know. Yeah, we'll see. Alrighty. I do like an LRM-20. How much damage difference are we getting? Oh, you get significant range increase from that tier 0 to tier 1. Wow. 720 to 900. Yeah, that's actually worth it. You get more speed on it, less heat, more range, same damage. Yeah, I guess that's... I'm not buying any more of those. I probably don't even have something to put that on. It's probably a mistake. Yeah, we'll see. I should probably also make sure I have LRM-20 ammo, if that's available, or is it just going to be LRM ammo? It's probably just LRM ammo. Oh yeah, I've got LRM ammo for days. Okay, no, we're good. Let's not, I think. Yeah, owned 12. Okay, yeah, we're good. Anyway, can either of these guys run an LRM-20 out of curiosity? Please tell me I didn't sell the LRM-20s. Did my Dolt self sell? Oh, did I just? Uh-oh. Okay. Did my Dolt self just purchase? Oh no, did I? Oh, I think oh well. Dolt, that's happened. All right, so let's buy those back. I'm a Dolt. I cannot believe I just sold. So this Griffin can use them, I think. What, 1, 2, 3. Oh, that's what it is. No, I just dolted on the dolting. Okay, anyway. All right, nope, that is definitely a short range dude. I would like to test it as it is. I think this might be a bit of a cooker on it. Very short range. I almost think it might be better to have the LRM. What 15s can fit in there, then? 10s. 10s take up 2. So those are 2 slot. Okay, so I need large slot. Okay. Then you got the 5s. All right. Well, yeah, no. So I've got some 20s, so maybe we'll find us a mech that can support them at some point. Anyway, let's move on to our... Oh, let's check Cantina missions. What do we got? So 15 warriors. Go collect some cash. 10 machine guns. That's just not worth it. So if I do that, that gives you halfway to the next one. Yeah, no, I just... Yeah, no, these missions, I don't have any active jobs. I don't think these are worth it. At least it gives us an objective. Yeah, anyway. Moving on, let's hit the current system. Let's get back to work. Let's get in here. All right, we are going to, here comes the cavalry. Battlefield. So we just got to get out and kill stuff. All right, grab our usuals. Take all our goodies.
Heads up, Commander. Weather conditions in the area will restrict visibility and have an effect on your sensors.
All right, so we are going to have sensors reduced. I think we swap this Griffin for the other. Although that does limit our missiles. Do we bring this one? Be 10 tons over, we lose a little bit. What do we got? Range 720, 405, 600. So we are the close range boy. Yeah, I think we try it. I think we try that. And if the short range missiles don't pay off, we'll switch it over to LRMs. Then that becomes the long range boat. Yeah, missile, boom, boom, boom. And then you're kind of a little bit of everything. I probably should just switch over to the Centurion. And let the AI run. Do I have one? Who's better with ballistics? All right, yeah, let's do that. Let's run Warren, Weber. And then, yeah, this way I can also adjust weapon groups. Okay, let's get it. All right, sure for sure. So, first day out, and we are going to be mashing it up with a new Centurion. All right. Okay.
We're right on the front lines, Commander. The good news is that we can rack up a big salvage payout if we're able to maintain our...
All right. Weapon group. I want that on 1. I want 2. Do I really want that? Yeah, no, I think that's fine. I think 3, it's fine. I do want to set that to chain fire. I do have a tendency to not like that otherwise. Yeah, nope, I think that'll work. Right, yep. All right, yep, let's roll that way. I think that should work just fine. Oh, I totally need to repaint these units. All right, dropship, you can go away now. I see all your big boomsticks on that dropship. All right, let's get out here and see what we got. I probably could also do some scouting as well. This would have been where I had the light mech would have been fine. All right, so we got to hold up here at this position. Okay, we no longer have ECM coverage because people are being dumb. Let's go, guys. Come on, move it up. I know I'm not faster than both of your units.
They've detected your presence, Commander. I'm seeing multiple tangos on scope converging on your current position.
That's perfectly fine. Let's bring them on.
New target, Jenner.
Jenner is priority 1. Let's go. Jenner is primary 1. We want to take that down. I want to drop any mechs, any hostiles as quickly as possible. All right, let's get a bead. There we go. All right. Oh, hey, cool. We got light 'em up. I'll have to check what that is. All right. I don't mind spending the missiles.
Target acquired.
We got tanks. All right, yeah. Let's not waste the missiles on them. Let's just go. That Griffin's gonna be fun. I know it. That Griffin's gonna be a lot of fun to play.
Additional hostiles have been dispatched. They're heading your way.
All right, new hostiles. Let's see. Give me a target. Give me a target.
New target. Firestarter.
Firestarter to our south.
Target acquired.
That's our M20 carrier, huh? All right, let's catch a bead. Oops. Oops, you're doing that again. I gotta figure out my mouse button situation here. The fact that that Firestarter is able to take that kind of punishment, man, that is insane.
Target acquired.
What do we got? Got a range 720, 720. Come on, come on. Waste of another volley, but
More hostiles
there we
entering
go.
the combat zone's perimeter.
All right, 3 more units. What do we got? This mission's probably gonna be too easy.
New target. Vindicator.
Vindicator. Ooh, PPC boy. That was a waste. I know better. That's not got the range. Not even close. All right, let's move it up. Let's move them up.
Targets confirmed.
Come on, guys. Let's move up and see what we got. Okay, we have missile lock. We are looking for that magic number. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, lost lock. That's not good. By the time I get lock again, it'll probably be with inside range. Yep. Okay, we have indirect line of sight. Okay, we are just inside range. We're just going to have to duke it out with what we got. He's got a lot of rear armor. If I'm pounding on the rear armor and he's still hanging in. The Vindicator's what, a 45 tonner, I think?
Reconnaissance flights show increased enemy presence in the vicinity. Be on the lookout for further hostiles.
Okay, we have a Panther. And J. Edgar. Alright, J. Edgar is going to be pretty easy. Main priority, Panther. About to be in range. Let that volley go.
Target destroyed.
Alright, what do we got going on? Alright, 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 let's get it.
New target. Panther.
Oh, Panther, where you at? You are on the other side. Right, let's get it. Let's get that volley. Oh, lost. I've got to figure something out. Got to get some sensors improvements because I need to be able to maintain lock. Ooh, that was a close one. That PPC went right over my dome.
Your objective is complete, Commander. When you're ready to leave the fray, hop aboard the ship and we'll get you out
Oh,
of
we're
there.
out. We're out already? Okay. Heck yeah. All right. Let's get it. I mean, I have no idea what else might be floating around here, but if that's all we had to do, let's do it. Move. Do, 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 do. All right. I'm not pinging anything else of interest.
Enemy battle mech on the move.
What do we got? What do we got? We have a spider and a Jenner. We're already engagement range. Let's go. The spider's going to be coming up on our backside. Yep, already. Of course, I turn around. Ow. Yes, bullet sponged for him.
Your resistance is pulling in more hostiles from the surrounding area.
Alright, we got us. Because you're now between me and my exit.
Enemy mech neutralized.
Really? I'm glad friendly fire's not on. He probably would have just ripped me apart right there. Just vehicles. Yeah, let's go.
Let's get out
Yeah.
of here, Commander. Job well done.
Yep, that PPCX to the back would have not been good. Right. So that's another mission wrapped up. Yeah, we'll probably be running a little bit longer today. I don't see any reason not to. All right. Okay, so we pulled in 1.2 mil on that. Okay, we're not getting either of those boys. That's fine. Let's see about picking up that LRM. I think we probably take a half ammo machine gun. That's probably not worth the pick. I think we'll go ahead and just snag that. Take SRM ammo. And then a couple short burst lasers. Yeah, let's do that. That's fine. Yeah, over tonnage costs us a little bit. That's fine. All right. So that Griffin has solid damage output. Centurion's decent. In this particular pilot's hands, Hunchback not so good in damage output. So we may need to consider refitting it. The Hunchbacks just do not have a lot of, I say do not have a lot of weapon slots, but depends on the variant. Alright, let's get some stuff repaired. Let's get the armor repairs. I think we need to start moving into some slightly harder content. Okay, where might we go for said content? Could do this mission on our way back down to the industrial hub, and then I think we probably head down. I think we head down here, back down here, and see what content stuff's available here. I know some of these things down here were like 70s and stuff, but that's way too much for what we got. We don't even have a heavy to field, so that's probably not a good idea. I wonder where we might find some additional conflict zones. We might have to move out and try out some new areas, new regions, and go from there. So let's 8 mil. Yeah, we've got time. We got time and money. I wonder, is this a campaign quest? Yep, that's Heroes of the Inner Sphere. We check out the difficulties on them. I am interested in hitting up a new. So 62 days. I mean, what can I do with 62 days of travel? I mean, we are. Let's go. That is an expensive investment. All right, we have arrived at the industrial hub of York. We've got some pilots available here. Hypochondriac. House Liao Noble. Okay, so he takes preferential treatment. I wonder what that means. Preferential treatment when taking contracts with them. Has an increased chance of injury. 35. What are our current roster? It's myself. 23, 23. I mean, I'd be okay with swapping Murphy out.
Affirmative, Commander. I'll be in the hangar for pre-drop checklists.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, you do that. He's just better. All right, well, let's bring him on board.
Service, Commander. Looking forward to a prosperous partnership.
Well, I hope so. I am going to go ahead and keep. I'm going to keep Murphy on just in case. You know, it's always worth having a just in case MechWarrior. What do we got out here though? What do we got? Arena stuff, arenas. What contract types are around here? Okay, 11. Yeah, we could definitely try an 11. What else do we have? 12, 14. Yeah, no, this looks like that's going to be the range we're going to want. Oh, and then I've got a high reward here and a high reward here. Okay, so we have a couple of things we can do for sure. And that's another Hero of the Inner Sphere. All right, yeah, no, definitely. Okay. So let's take a look. Oh, we got heavies available now. Really? Which one's going to cost me more in repairs is a real question. You lost an SRM. Oh, so this is running 2 SRMs and 2 LRM-15s. This is just running 2 LRM-20s and 4 medium lasers. Ooh, I am definitely a fan of Archer. My only question becomes, that takes up about half of our current drop tonnage of missions we've been doing. Let's take a look. What kind of tonnages are we expecting? 160? That's still about half the tonnage to bring one heavy. 145s. 160, 175 for the Scorched Earth. That might be worth doing. I think that might actually be worth doing quite a bit. I don't see any reason not to. Alright. Let's kick it up. Let's kick it up a little bit and let's see what we can do. I am perfectly fine with that decision. Alright, Chaos Brigade. But in the meantime, so we checked there, we've checked there. I am strongly contemplating picking up an Archer. Not sure which one might be my preferred choice. I think for the sake of AI, I want to say for the sake of AI that we probably don't do that. We think we probably go ahead and roll out and do this one. If I buy one, that's going to be the one. We've still got some time. It's not going to go anywhere, I don't believe, while we're doing missions. Oh, but we aren't doing missions here. Okay. That changes things a little bit. I do got those LRM 20s I kind of want to use. What is this? This is a rare. Large laser short burst. I do like large lasers. 500k though. Yeah, I can't justify that as of yet. Not without having a real functional purpose. Like a mech that I specifically want, okay, that to be on. Could sell the fire starter since we are moving up in the weight classes. I'm probably going to regret this decision. We're going to sell the Jenner off. Gets me 1.2. And then I think for the flexibility, I think we grab the 2S, the Archer 2S. All right, yep. Let me know, guys, what you think. How that might play out. If that was a bad decision, we'll see. All right, bring us back down to 4 mil. Let's get this thing outfitted, because that is basically the equivalent of dropping a Hunchback and a fire starter as far as the whole weight slots go. Let's get the loadout. What do we got here? Strip the mech. Re-strip the armor. That's fine. Does need the engine heatsink. I do get that. That is fine. 2 large missile slots. I am definitely okay with putting the LRM 20s on there. Let's grab the dual LRM 20s. It's a support mech. Now the small missile slots, I don't know if we go LRM 5s. I'd like to set them up where these are firing independently of the smaller missiles. We also want to have some kind of close range protection. Thinking we go what, medium laser or short burst? You get a little more DPS out of the short bursts. We'll put the short burst in the put 2 short bursts in the torso. I do want to get some LRM ammo. We are definitely going to need that. I definitely don't forget to put armor back on it. I won't do that. I don't know if that's too much. What kind of armor are we looking at here? I'm not sure how picky I want to get on facing armors versus rear armors. I know some people are very, very particular. Yeah, let's get that section back up. Alright, let's do that. That's basically all you get. 2 of these, 2 of them, and then the 4 sets, and then I've got almost no cooling on this thing. Ooh. Okay, well, if you get 20, that's 20, 40. Gives you what, 11 volleys per... I want to say it's 11 volleys per bin. It's 22 volleys. That can go kind of quick. Especially if you fire them in tandem, that could go really quick. Do we maybe go down to 15s? How much damage are we really losing, though? We're not really losing any range. So we will... What if we go down to the 15s? I think I've only got 115. I've only got 115, so that's kind of a moot point. Can I buy a 15? All right, let's do the 15s. That gets us some weight freed up. Definitely want to grab some more heat sinks, because this is going to be a cooker. And then I think... And we just make sure we don't fire all the lasers all at the same time. That's probably your best bet. Yeah, that looks good. I think that should give us what we need, what we're doing. We've got armor, we've got heat sinks, we've got ammo, and we've got some close range protection. This will be 65 days, and it's only 128k. Work's just going to take some time, so you are going to sit out while we get you some work done. Bring the other Griffin up. There we go. Right, and then the other thing I wanted to do is that is a completely silly paint job. Let's get a new paint job. Let's do a new paint real quick. Let's see here. What do we got? I don't mind the colors so much. Yeah, what's the Steiner? That's the basic Steiner. Yeah, no, definitely not a big fan of those. All right. Let's go. Yeah, let's do that. Let's go with the black there. And then I think if we go with the yellow, and then what do we do here? What's this going to look like? Which one? Where is this? Yeah, it's just going to be on the main cannon facade. Oh, and then like on the legs a little bit here. It's probably not super amazing. But yeah, let's do apply all, select all, apply. Oh, right, that was the other thing, because we had got that achievement in the last mission. Let's check that out. Okay, so destroy 75 light mechs in a campaign or career. Really? 75, huh? And then painting ones. Let's see what else we've got. All right, give me 1 second, guys. Alrighty. So, let's go ahead and get Alright, since we got that working, it's going to take some time to move to another location. Let's go ahead and jump into I think we jump into an 11? Let's go to an 11 and see what kind of scale up we're looking at. for difficulty. I think that'll be fine. I think we go into an 11. It should be fine. Right. Oh, transmission. What do we got here? Enterprising mercenary. Contact you in hopes to be able to secure a company on behalf of my client, the LRM branch of the electronic company. As of 2 weeks ago, operatives are highly suspected of working on behalf of. Okay, so what is this? This is a destroy the workshop. Okay, so we are destroying a workshop. All right, so we're working for a corporation, supposedly. Oh, that was just a pop-up one. Okay. Capture the target base and destroy any defending units. Oh, that's gonna be another one of those. Okay, we'd probably do that. No, we won't. We will definitely do this. Alright, so yeah, let's go. So there's active enemy artillery emplacements. Oh, that is good to know. So we have to go in, destroy what, some units? I'm definitely taking some repair stuff. Yeah, for sure. We are definitely taking repair stuff on that. And then confirm. All right, I am going to run the overtonnage on this. I definitely think this is probably a good decision. I think it's a good decision we run some overtonnage on it. And right, and then I want to swap out. Was it Warren? Who did I want to switch to? Missile guy. He's going in the Archer for sure. That's no question. All right. Alrighty. And then. Alright. So let's get into mission. Alright, ready up. Alright. Let's do it. Let's do it. Alright. We are now on restation. Online. Okay, we have got fire, incoming fire from the artillery placements. We got to stay on the move. Oh, lordy. Yeah, nope, we're going to let that... Oh.
Be cautious of any live ordnance storage they might have on site.
Right, we got to move.
Does not want to spend weeks clearing shrapnel from shredded my-armor bundles.
Yeah, this is going to be a problem. I think we should have probably grabbed some lighter mechs for this. This is going to hurt a lot. Yeah, not a fan of this already. Not a fan.
Sensors detecting vehicles in the area. My kill.
Acquired. Target destroyed.
Oh yeah, this is going to be bad. It doesn't matter. We may not be doing this mission very long.
Target identified. Bring it down. Leave nothing left for them to salvage.
Target destroyed.
And they're going to be willing to bombard their own bases too.
Target destroyed. Target acquired.
Okay, so they won't bombard their own base. Good to know.
Eliminated.
Target destroyed.
All right. We've got to get rid of these. Yeah, let's just start.
Operating at reduced efficiency. Keep on smashing.
Yeah, let's get this. Alright, let's just get this base wrecked. Yeah, we took a lot of unnecessary damage from that artillery. Oof.
You've managed to demolish about half of the target's buildings. Crack on, Commander.
Alright, let's keep it going, keep it going. We got a tank inbound.
Target destroyed.
Alright, let's get this.
Almost there, Commander. Only 25% of this area remains.
Yeah, this might have been a better thing for us. Yeah. Just fuss and complain, fuss and complain.
Target acquired.
Destroyed.
Target destroyed. Target acquired.
Alright, let's finish smashing up some more stuff.
Facility's gone cold. All power signatures gone. No one's going to be able to utilize this complex. for
Alright,
quite a
the
bit.
other thing I want to do is see if we can knock out a couple more of these artillery spots before we try to run out of here, because that's going to hurt a lot.
Target acquired.
We got a hostile mech.
Target destroyed.
Come on, guys, get after that mech.
Acquired. Incoming missile. Target destroyed. New target commando. Target acquired. Target destroyed.
I'd like to not be getting.
Acquired.
Lance attack confirmed.
Target destroyed.
Coordinated fire on requested target.
Target destroyed. Target acquired.
Copy. We're on it, sir. Enemy eliminated.
Incoming missile.
Oof.
New target.
Share target. Here we go.
Yeah, it's getting a little intense.
These parts of the left gear.
Alright. Let's move. Let's move. Let's get out of here. Oh, of course. Okay, of course, didn't destroy enough of the turrets, I guess. Yeah, they're still laying out a good carpet.
Target acquired.
Target down.
Destroyed.
Oh yeah, they're painting our pickup.
Welcome home.
Copy, Commander. Lance target confirmed.
All right. Well, that was a hot escape. All right. Good job, guys. Made it through another successful run. Definitely think the payout is going to be needed. Over tonnage, yep. Took a chunk of damage. Yeah, that's what I thought. So just an ammo pickup spot, basically. I think we grab the AC-10 for a backup. Grab another LRM-5. Get a couple of ammos. God, do we really want another one? No, just grab a couple more heat sinks, I guess. All right. So we got some level ups on that. That's good. Yeah, Griffin definitely took a bit of punishment. Ooh, I am glad we decided to get out of there when we did. We had some internal damage on the Hunchback. All right. Good to know. Let's get in here and get these repairs. Okay, so it was just the torso here. It wasn't the primary torso that I was worried about, because that's where the big boomstick is. Alright, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine. Let's get the units repaired. Well, that was certainly something. That gave me an idea. I mean, as long as we're not... as long as we're not getting bombarded by artillery, that is brutal. Should be okay. Oh, we got a Interstellar News Network update. May 27th, lost technology cache to be sold at auction to arms traders. Huh. Okay. Not sure what that's going to do for us or mean for us, but it's definitely a thing. All right, what do we got here? Want you to destroy a series of workshops. Lush Canyon Morning. There's just a locust here. No pilots. What stuff can we sell off a bit of? Yeah, I'm good with selling off one of those. Not sure if I'm going to use the tag, but we'll see. I may find a way. Okay, light rifles. No, I think we're good. I think otherwise we're good. We're not going to sell anything else. We got 2 Griffins, Hunchback, Firestarter, Centurion, Archer. How long's the work order up on the Archer? I'll get 18 more days, and then the Archer can be coming to field. Okay. Okay. I'm on board with this. Chain fire. Alright, yeah. Alright, we'll do that. Yep, I definitely am excited to get this Archer on the field. I do want to see how well it's going to work out for us, and I think it's going to be a good, exciting time. But in the meantime here, let's see. Yeah, okay, so we're going to go ahead and call it here, guys, at least for today. Now, if you guys want to catch up with me at any time, this will be going live. I will be posting the edited version of the stream over on YouTube. Please feel free to drop in there and leave some comments. Let me know what we're doing here, if it's working, if it's not, what you'd like to see different, better, more of. Any other recommendations for other things you'd like to see us do, whether it's other games or whether you want to check out some things like that, where you want us to look at some music videos, or if you want us to look at different things, just let us know. Just let me know. I'm always looking for feedback, any way I can improve quality, I would always absolutely want to do more quality over quantity for you guys. And yeah, so Chaos Brigade is going to be hanging it up for a minute here, and then when we come back, we'll be launching into Tirapur, and we're going to be doing a project for Bowie Electronics. We're going to hit up on a raid, we're going to get that archer on the field, and we're going to see what kind of explosions we can cause. As always, thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Take care.